I just thought that in the first game, Christian pitched great. He got us into the eighth. And Houston came in and did his job. And, we battled back offensively down from a 3-0 game to tie it. And then we got a big hit and we kind of took the lead. So, I was glad with the performance. We had the same opportunities in the second game, when we made it 5-5. With bases loaded, no outs, and we hit into a double play, and then we struck out. Just didn't get enough offensive production from our guys. Not a good pitch late in the game. 3 bad pitches, and they scored. But that's a game that we should have won 8-5, 7-8-5. We shouldn't have got beat, but we do. We walk too many guys. We don't play catch well enough. We give up some cheap runs, and all of a sudden it's a 7-5 loss, and we are where we are.
And in that second loss, you was talking about there were those key situations, and I think it was in the first and the fourth inning where you guys had bases loaded or multiple guys on with no outs, and just were not able to kind of move the runners over or really get that big hit to be able to kind of break it open.
Yeah, offensively, we never had anybody that could get in there and get us a big hit. They had performers on their side of it, and when you look at it offensively, their guys can produce and our guys are not, and then that's the difference in the game. We don't pitch well enough for our offensive guys not to produce, and if we can't produce offensively with runners in scoring position, we're going to lose.
Come for Tuesday, who's looking like it's going to be on the mound?
Tuesday is going to be a coin flip. Probably going to be Narahara, could be somebody like that. We're going to have to staff it on Tuesday. Be ready to go in conference. Play 9 games at home and be 3-6. Very disappointed in our start. We're going to have to battle back at some point, but we're pretty disappointing right now at 3-6 at home.
And one thing maybe, it doesn't get much easier. It's LMU next week, and you're going to be on the road for a good chunk of April. And just kind of talk about the fact that this was a chance to get a little bit ahead, and now you guys have fallen a little bit behind hitting the road for most of the month of April.
Yeah, sure. It all goes back to the first series with Gonzaga when we got swept. This was going to be a tough series, and anybody could win 1 or 2 games. And we came on the short end of this. I'm not disappointed in doing this with these guys. This is a good team. This is conference champions from a few years ago, and this is the best team in our conference right now. I'm disappointed that we started out 0-3 and we could only win 2 from BYU. So that's why we put ourselves in such a bad situation. We hadn't played for 3 weeks like we're capable of.
And now where you guys go from here? Now you lost 6 of your first 9 games in conference, all of them at home, not taking full advantage of the home field. This is going to be a very disappointing. You've lost 2 of your second time in the last 2 weeks. You guys lose a series at home. Of course, you get swept by Gonzaga here, but plenty of opportunities, chances to get a win today. Twice you lose. Where you had a 3-0 lead or better, couldn't deliver the knockout punch against their Friday starters, and then you come back, you went to the first game of the doubleheader, but it all came down to the 2 outs, getting that final out, getting out of the inning, and it came down to San Diego, who are the champions of the West Coast Conference. They got the 2-out hit, and the Dons did not.
It came down to 2 pitches, 2 plays. 6-0 lead on Friday, and we blow that. Got nobody to blame but ourselves. And then today was a tough day. It's tough to win 2 at home, and we had our chances. We're not good enough. We don't play good enough catch. We don't hit good enough. We don't pitch well enough. So this is not a good enough team to win series. That's the bottom line.
And okay, so and then now coming up, 6 of your next 9 in conference is going to be away. So now it doesn't get any better though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take them one day at a time, but no, we're not in a very good situation.
I agree, Coach. Thanks.